Good afternoon, PNW Blanks and Sublimation members. This is Dawn, and it's our Tutorial Tuesday, and I'm excited to do the glass cans and the glass tumblers. So we have our clear glass tumblers, 24 ounce with the bamboo lid, and comes with a straw. And I just have a white sheet in there so you can see what it looks like with the design. And then we also have the frosted. Same thing, but just frosted glass. And these sub really well. And then we have the little 16 ounce glass cans. And they have the frosted. And then we also have the clear. So I've been playing around with time and temp. I've done kind of each one a little differently just to see. So this is one. This is another frosted one. Look how pretty that turned out. And then let me put, so I just cut out some white cardboard to put in so you can see the design. So this one turned a little brown, so I think I got this one overdone just a little bit, but because cows are brown and black, I don't think it looks bad. So I've got a full wrap for the clear, and then I've got a full wrap for the frosted and the glass, and don't break it. So what I know does work on one-sided is 368, 370 for 40 seconds. That's what I use for the ombre tumblers. It's what I used for the one-sided. What I've been trying to figure out is for the two-sided to make sure that they're not getting too done. So I'm going to try 358, 360, 40 seconds each side. So we'll start with this one, and I'm just going to put it right in the middle. I'm going to put my seam this way, and we're going to go just light pressure, and it is going to drop because it's glass, just like ceramic with ceramic mugs. It's going to drop. So like I said, we're going to try 358, 360 for 40 seconds and see how that does. So we're trying that one together, and I've already dropped down to 325. So it's going to drop, and then it's going to come back up to our temperature. So don't be worried if it does drop. So I'm going to come back once it's time to flip, and we'll see how it does. All right, we're going off. So now I'm just going to flip my seam over to this side. Put it in the middle. And then we're going to wait till it gets down to 358, and then I'm going to close it. So now it's back at my resting temp of 358. It'll drop down some again, just because I've had it open, and then we'll let it get back up to 360, go for 40 seconds, and see how it does. All right, we're about to go off. Let's see how it came out. You can look inside. I can tell. Look on your outside. Can you see your design? So you can tell it's done a little there, and not quite as done there. So let's take a look. And that actually worked perfect. That was perfect. There's another blue. Our blacks look good. Blacks look really good on that one. Okay, so that's on our frosted. So now we're going to do a butterfly one, but without the black. And we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to, since we've got a full wrap, we're going to just stay with the same thing. 358, 360, 40 seconds each side. And let's see how it does on the clear. It should do the same, so we'll see. And I'll be back. All right, about to go off. Okay, so we're going to turn it. I'm just going to put my seam this way. And then I'm going to let it go back down to 358, because if I close it right now, it's going to start counting. Okay. Once it gets to the resting temp, I'll just close it, because if you close it while it's still above resting temp, at 360, it would start counting down. So we're going to do 358, 360, 40 seconds on this side. Okay, we're going off. Let's see how that came out. Oh, be careful. I keep trying to break these, I guess. And that looks really good. So I'll put the white in it once it cools down so we can really see what it looks like. It's kind of hard to tell with the clear. Alright, so now we're going to do our tall 24-ounce one. And this is the clear one. Let me check my pressure. So I definitely need to tighten my press. And I take turns doing each side, because you don't want to do one too much. And then I just make sure they're even. I kind of count my head to 10 when I'm doing it. So, maybe 3 more turns. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just make sure they're even. Okay, and we're going to use the same thing. So I'm just going to stick with the 358, 358, 360, 40 seconds twice. So I'll put it right in the middle. Oh, be careful. You should use your heat gloves when you press this up. Alright, then we're going to come back and see how that turns out. While that's counting down, I just put the white paper in there so you could see. Look how pretty those colors. So for our two-sided, we're doing 358, 360, 40 seconds 2 times. So I'm doing the seam on this side, seam on this side, and we're done. For one-sided designs, so just, oh, this one's 2. So for just one-sided here, all I did for that was 368, 370 for 40 seconds. So just a little different. Be careful you don't break your stuff. So I'll be back once this is ready to flip. Alright, we're about to go off. I'm excited. Okay. So then we're just going to flip it to this side. I think I was getting all excited, but we haven't done the second side yet. Alright. So we're going to, I'm going to let it go down. It says at 361 right now, so 1 degree above. So right now, if I closed it, it would start counting down. But like I said, because it's glass, it would keep dropping, and then the timer would stop. So it would start, but then it would stop. So I'm going to let it get down to 358 before I close it. Once it reaches 358, I'll close it. and then it can begin again. So we're going to go 40 seconds this side, and I'll be back. We're about to go off. See how this looks. So I check my end. So I put it right before the little lip. So I'm hoping that that helped. Not having it right on that lip. Which that looks good. And that looks good. And then I brought it down to about right here, right before it's going to curve. And that may have been a little long. It actually doesn't look bad. And these get hot, I'm telling you. Okay, I think it looks good. That looks really good. All right, I'm gonna let it cool down. I'm gonna put the paper in it so you can see it a lot better, and then I'll be back. But that thing came out great. So for two-sided, I'm using 358, resting 360, printing 40 each side, just rotating twice, seam here, seam here. For one-sided, I'm just doing 368, 370, 40 seconds. And that's what I use on all glass, one-sided. So I haven't done, the two-sided glass until now. So I think that that's really going to work. So we'll be back to take a look at it all once it cools down. Okay, so let's just take a look at all of our cups. So we have our 24-ounce frosted. This is just one-sided. Our bamboo lid, and this is our clear, and this was kind of two-sided because I did the little design down at the bottom, and all these designs I got off Etsy. This is the one that we just did, so I put the white paper in it. Look how good that came out. So I put it right under that lip and just right at the bottom. But that is gorgeous. That looks great. This is our frosted. So this was the first one that I did. So like I said, I've been playing with these a little bit. And then this one came out really great on the frosted, the colors. Well, these aren't hot, so I don't know why I'm holding my gloves. And then we have our clear. And this one, I got just a little done. But I think with the cow, it's okay. And this is the same with the butterflies, but with little black stripes. So, just to recap, once again, one-sided, frosted, or clear glass, I'm doing 368, 370 for 40 seconds. If I'm doing two-sided, I'm going to do 358, 360 at 40 seconds each time, 2 times. So I hope that helps you all. Go out and grab you some of these. They're awesome.